Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a pen loop using just some design paper and the WRMK Tab Punch Board. Now I made this B6 laminated traveler's notebook. I shared it in my Insta story yesterday, and so for those of you that like to follow me on Instagram, I'll put the link down below. A lot of times I'll just share my projects in my stories, or I'll post a picture, but a lot of times I share it on my Insta story first, and then I'll eventually post a video on it. So if you want to follow me, I'll put again my information down below. So I made a B6 size because I've made pretty much the micro, the personal size. I've also done a pocket size, and I thought I'd make one in the B6 size. So this is using Prima's Rose Quartz collection. I made this one a little bit wider so I could fit if I wanted to add more notebooks on here. And I had these 5x7 Teresa Collins notebooks that I wanted to add, and it was perfect for the B6. And so I covered it also with this coordinating design paper. So there's 4 notebooks in here. I also had made a pocket folder to house my stickers or die cuts. And here's the other side. And I wanted my pen loop to coordinate with the paper, so that's why I decided to create one using the same design paper. And I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so the WRMK Tab Punch Board, you can now purchase this at Hobby Lobby. I've seen it at Hobby Lobby, so if you have a local Hobby Lobby, you can pick yourself up one and you can use a coupon. And so we're going to take 3 different sizes. Now I designed this to fit my Planner Society pens because I noticed mostly in the kits she either has this really small pen, or she'll have this size pen, or even this kind, and then she'll have like a wider pen. So I made one to fit all 3 different sizes here. Okay, so let me show you. So the width of the paper is going to be 4 inches on all 3 of them, and the height's going to be a little bit different. You'll notice here on the punch board there's 4, 5, 6, all the way to 12 inches. You're going to use the 4-inch mark, and that's where I came up with the 4 inches wide. And then you're going to use you're going to line it where the small mark is right here on the board. Okay. On this side where the tab is, there's also a small, medium, large. You're going to use the small to coordinate with the small line right here. Okay, so we're going to make the small one first, and this is basically 4 inches wide by 2 inches in height. You're going to line the paper on the small 4-inch mark, and then you're going to punch. You're going to flip and do it again, and you'll get something like that. Now you're going to line these tabs to that small tab right here. So go ahead and line that, flip, and punch again. Okay, so it's that quick and easy. Then you're going to go ahead and cut the ends of these tabs right here. So just take your scissors and cut, and then you end up with something like this. Now, because it's paper, I want it to be a little bit more sturdy, so I covered it with some of this Prima Gesso Clear. You can also use Mod Podge, whichever you have on hand. And I just only covered the top part because I added double sticky-sided tape on this end. So you don't really need to cover that. I mean, you could if you'd like to, it's up to you, but I just cover the top part. Then I'm going to take the smaller pen, because again I designed it for this small pen, and then I'm just going to, what I do first is kind of do this to kind of round it a little bit so it's not so stiff. And then so when I fold it, I'm going to make sure both ends of those tabs meet, like so, and you can see it fits perfectly this pen. Okay, so it just fits like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to add, here I'm going to add just a 1/4 inch double-sided tape. This is some really nice sticky double-sided tape by Prima. You could use red line tape, again, whichever you have on hand. So it fits perfectly, the 1/4 inch tape. So we're just going to add that. So you're just going to peel it, and I'm just going to take this piece of paper right here, and what you're going to do is, let's say this is the end of your planner, you're just going to add those 2 tabs like so, like that, and then you're going to add your pen. Okay, and that way the paper can coordinate with the paper that's in your planner. Okay, now again, because it is paper, there will be, you know, a little bit crease lines, but once you add, like say for example like this one, once you add the gesso, you won't see the crease line as much. Okay, so that's for the smaller one. So let's make the second one to fit these kinds of pens. And again, I based it off the width of the pen. So if you play around with the punch board, you can, you know, design it to fit the pens that you have. So this is 4 inches wide by 2.5 inches in height. Again, you're going to line it at that 4-inch mark, and then the small, you're going to punch, flip, and then punch, and then you line this up, punch that again, and then we'll cut those. So this way it can coordinate with the paper that you have in your planner. Okay, so again, you want to make sure those 2 tabs are lined up. So we'll line those up. And you can see it fits this pen nicely, or it could fit this pen. Okay, so now I'm going to do one for the wider pen. So this is 4 inches wide by 3 inches in height. Again, you're going to line it at the 4-inch and small. Flip, and line that up, and we'll cut that. Let's do this, and then this goes perfectly with this pen, just much wider. Alright, so give it a try. If you have any questions, just leave a comment down below, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.